Hello, today I'm going to be ranking all of the Sword Art Online Abridged episodes. Okay, we have the first episode. It's pretty solid. It's a pretty good introduction. We get introduced to Kirito, we get introduced to Balls Deep 69. We get introduced to the whole dynamic of everything and how he's a beta tester and everything. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I think I'm going to put it in Balls Deep 69. Okay, we have the second episode, where we're introduced to most of the main side characters. Also an extremely funny episode. I'm going to put this one above the first episode. Okay, now we have the third episode. I'm going to put this one in between these two. It's pretty good. We get introduced to Sachi, and her role is pretty major in Kirito's arc. And it's also an extremely funny episode. It also establishes the charisma hat, which becomes pretty major later on. Also, it established the "We must save my family" bit, which is one of the best bits. Overall, a pretty solid episode. Okay, now we have the fourth episode. I really like this one. It's really funny. It has the bit with Rosalia and the whole bit about Kirito being a god. Very funny episode. Very good. Okay, now we have the fifth episode with the beginning of the murder mystery. I'm going to put this one in The Great Korvats. It's still a very good episode, but personally it's one of my least favorites, which isn't saying much considering I really like all these episodes. And now we have the second half to the murder mystery episode, and I do think the second half is much more solid than the first half, so I will put it directly above it. Now we have the seventh episode with Liz. This one's pretty funny, especially the bit with Asuna at the end. Definitely one of the kinkier episodes. I'm going to put this one at the top of Korvats. Okay, now we have episode 8. This is where Kirito and Asuna's relationship starts to develop a bit more, and the introduction of Caridial. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope so. I'm going to put this one at the top of Balls Deep 69. Very good episode. Okay, now we have episode 9. I really like this episode. It's very good. Also has Godfried, which is a plus. This will be the first one going in the ass tier. And now we have episode 10 with the introduction of Yui. Very funny episode, especially with the adoption bit. Also one of the sadder ones closer to the end. Although after season 2, it is a little interesting to watch now. I'm going to put this one at the top of Balls Deep 69. Okay, episode 11, the last episode of season 1. Instant top tier episode. Made me almost cry when I first watched it. Also, still as always, incredibly funny. Okay, now we have the first episode of season 2. It's a decent episode, but it mostly just exists to kind of establish a lot of the stuff in season 2, and it also serves as an introduction of Sugaha. Not a bad episode by any means, but I'm probably going to put it at the bottom. Okay, now we have the first real episode of season 2. We get to see Tiff again, which is always great, and we get to see a dude throwing mayonnaise, which is always fun. I'm going to put this one just above episode 2. Okay, now we have the third episode of season 2, also known as episode 14. This one's really good and very funny. I don't really know what else to say about it. I'm going to put it up here in ass. It's just a very solid, good episode. And episode 15, very similar. I'm just going to put it slightly above because it's just more of the same, but it is just done a bit better. And then episode 16, I'm going to put below these two. And then episode 17, very good one. A lot of us were very upset having to wait after this one, understandably. I'm going to put this one just below the last episode of season 1. Very good and dramatic episode. And this latest episode I'm going to put just above episode 2. Alright, cool. I think I'm happy with this. I can't wait for the next episode to come out. Although supposedly I hear that the next episode should come out relatively faster than the last couple due to production being a little bit more together, because they were debating on making it just one really long single episode, but they decided to split it up into a couple episodes. So we already got the first one, and hopefully the next one will come relatively soon. Alright, thank you for watching.
It's so lifelike.
Oh, hey, man, how's the party going?